What's going on, guys? It's Dylan with 2X Trading. Today, we're going to be showing you exactly how to set up your futures trading account on Tradeovate. Tradeovate is one of the most user-friendly, newbie, beginner-friendly platforms that we found. It's one of the easiest platforms I've ever used and to learn how to trade on. The charting is simple. The fills are great. The margin rates and commissions are really, really beginner-friendly. To start trading the micros, you need as little as $500 and you can consistently trade and, with really solid risk reward. So with that said, guys, I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to show you exactly how I set up my charts and then how you can customize them to the best of your abilities, whatever you want, whatever fits your schedule, your time, and your style. So with that said, let's dive right in. Here's the Tradeovate platform. This is just what it looks like now. I'm going to, whatever's appearing up here for you guys, there may be a bunch of different modules is what they call them. Just go ahead and close all these out. Okay, so we're going to start from scratch. What I want you to do is just get to a point where it's blank. We're going to start by going add modules. I'm going to start by just adding a chart. Okay, to start, guys, I'm going to do everything here on the MES, the micros. Okay, so this is by default here. This is what this chart looks like. So what we can do to adjust this to start, you can have the grid on or off. If you like the grid on in the background, great. If not, you can remove the grid. So I'm going to just start, guys, here. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to set up my charts. I like it clean. I don't really like the grid. Again, chart type is going to be candlesticks. That's what I want. I want to use the candlesticks right here. Okay. What other settings do I want to know? Okay. Current position. Do I want that to show? Fills and orders. You can see here, I just have show all. It shows all my fills, all my orders. You can adjust this to what you like, but that will show you what position you have at what time or at what level, excuse me. Price levels, I don't have any of this on. Again, I like a really super clean, simple chart. You can put these on if you want. Go back here. Again, there's price levels, volume market depth. Go to current bar, auto fit chart. Auto fit chart here is one of those things that's a personal preference if you want on, or continuous auto fit. I leave it on, so you can see here, it always is adjusting as I'm going to try and basically fill the screen up. Screw around with it. If you like it on, great. If you don't, just turn it off. If I turn it off here and go, right, like it just doesn't auto fit and I can just kind of move the chart where I want. The problem is sometimes I end up, you scroll way out and then you kind of, to get back to where you want to go, you got to scroll around and stuff. So I leave it on. Again, complete personal preference. There's not a right, there's not a wrong. Color scheme, I like it dark. I don't like it where it's super bright. So that's where I leave it at. Okay. So that's that. That's this. Here's the time you want. You can put a custom time. You can pick this out. This one here is on the 15-minute. I actually use the 15-minute a lot to trade. So that's what I'm going to leave this one at here. Okay. So we got all that. Configure chart elements. The only indicator I want on this is volume. If you wanted to add indicators, this is this next tab. Okay. So this chart elements tab only shows you what is actually on here. Okay. Here, if you want to add, specific things, all of your moving averages here, you can screw with them, put them as you want, VWAP, you name it. Okay. The only thing I want for this is volume, because it's really the only thing I care about. I'm not interested in the rest. I draw my own support and resistance lines. I don't need all this stuff on here. So I'm keeping it super simple there. Crosshair, guys, I want the crosshair, I want the snap, and I want all these turned on. You can see here how I have this crosshair. If I get rid of this, you can see I don't have a spot that I'm actually on. Okay, so I want that crosshair on just so I can see price levels on the right side. Whoops. Data box, that's this right here. I want this on because a lot of my risking is based off of a candle size. So I want to know if I go hover over a candle, let's just say, right here. Okay. I'm going to take this breakout here and my stop is to the low of this. Well, I can, yes, try and align this up. The easiest way for me to know what this stop needs to be is just look at this and then look at this data box here. And that's the low of that candle. So boom, my stop loss is, 39.35. It's that simple. Or where am I entering? So I always want that up. Here's your drawing tools. Trend lines, right? If I want to draw a trend line, there's that. To delete something, you just hover over it and then press your delete button. Again, there's all sorts of stuff here that you can draw, channels, shapes. If I'm trying to draw a zone, guys, I'm going to use the rectangle. Let's just say, I want to draw this as my zone here. There you go. Okay, again, to remove it, you can move it or delete it. So that's all that, guys. For this one, up here, you can see order type. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is actually on the chart tab, I want to add multiple time frames. So I'm going to stay with the same signal. What's important here is this little icon up top to link these. I want these all linked to red. Okay, I'm going to add one more. And I want these all linked to red. So that way they're all in the same thing. Okay, but I don't want them all 15-minute, right? I want this one to be 5 minutes. And I want this one to be 1 minute. Or let's say you want this one to be a different time frame. All you're going to do is go here, go custom time, and put this one to 2 minutes. Okay. So just like that, now I have my 3 charts. Let's add one more thing here. So we're going to go up here. You can't just click on these guys. You got to drag and drop. So what I actually want here is the quote board. And I'm going to put that down here at the bottom. Okay. And then I'm going to shrink this basically as far as I can. I'm going to go MES, and then I want MNQ as well. Okay. So I'll make this a little bigger here so I can see them both. And then what I want to do here, guys, is I can click on these. I'm going to put this to red as well. So now these are linked, right? So when I click on these, you see how it switches back and forth? It's that simple. Okay, so now I can switch between MNQ, MES, or if you just want to trade ES and NQ, that's perfectly fine as well. So I have that up. And now, guys, really, this is all I need. This is literally all I need to trade. Here's my orders. So just simple order stop here. I have brackets off for now, okay? So if I want to take a trade, I can simply just hit buy market, press here, it'll fill me. I can hit sell market, press here, it'll fill me. It's that simple. You don't need to use join bid or join ask. The fills on futures, guys, are great. If you're coming from options world, it's a whole new ball game. Okay. All you need, buy, sell market. You can do that. Okay. If I want to place a stop on the chart, this is your quantity. Okay. So this is how many I'm going to trade. Let's say I wanted to, place a stop right here. All I need to do is just go here, press sell to stop, and it'll put the order in. If I need to move my orders once they're in or even before, I can go here. Okay. If I want to take profits, if I want to, let's say I'm in a trade here and I want to take profits, I just use, just use accordingly. Okay. Now, if we want to use bracket, or let's say we have orders on the board, you just hit exit at market and cancel, and everything will get wiped clean. You don't need to use that, but you can. Let's set up some brackets here. Okay. So we're going to turn brackets on. I'm going to add a new bracket. So you're going to plus the presso. We're just going to put test here. I want this shown in dollar value. Again, we're using the risk system, meaning the R system. We have a risk per trade is a dollar amount. That's how much we're willing to use. So right here, you can set one that says, take profit and stop loss. So take profit ideally is going to be 2 times our risk. So let's say our risk is $50 a trade. That means we want this at $100 and our stop loss at 50. Okay. You can leave this at stop. Again, you're going to get good fills with the market. You can turn this to auto move. If you want to move your stop loss, you can. I'm not going to worry about that for now. So I'm going to save that. So now this is on. You can turn it off or you can put it on. We're going to leave it on test. What happens here is when you go here, you can see, let's say I was going to go short, whoops. Okay. I'll just actually go to a trade I took this morning. Okay. So, we were looking here at this breakout right here. Okay. So let's say we're going long. You can see I'm entering there. There's my profit target. Boom, I hit this. It enters them both right away. Okay, again, you can drag these once you're in them. It doesn't mean you're set in stone. So, guys, this is all I use to set my trades. This is how I'm trading. It's really super simple, super clean. I have no indicators. We don't need them. we're trading price action. That's really all we're doing. One other thing, guys, I will show you here is going to be if you do like trading from Matrix, here you go. So you can get this. This is the depth of market. Again, super simple to place orders here. You can go here. You can screw around in the settings, show join bid ask, show post stop type, roll forward. There's so many things you can do, guys, just to adjust. You can put your brackets on again down here, test. So if I want to go here, it'll show me the limits and the entries. So I personally don't use this. I just trade right off the chart, guys. But if you want to use this, also link it here. Okay. So again, guys, look forward to working with you. Please subscribe. If you guys need anything at all, reach out anytime. We're here to help.